Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's Takes with Alex. I'm your host, Alex. The Hidden Hand, seeing everything through divine providence. Life often feels random, chaotic, or even cruel. One moment brings joy, the next brings loss, plans fall apart, unexpected doors open. In the midst of it all, there's a profound spiritual practice that can transform how we experience everything, training ourselves to see every event, every encounter, and every circumstance as part of divine providence, the loving, wise orchestration of the Creator. Today we explore the spiritual significance of viewing life through the lens of divine providence. The wisdom is universal for every person who has ever asked, "Why is this happening?" and longed to deeper meaning, rooted in the eternal teachings of the Torah and illuminated by the profound insights of Hasidic masters. This perspective does not deny pain, but reveals the hidden light within it. The Torah repeatedly reveals that nothing is random. Joseph, betrayed and sold into slavery, later tells his brothers, "You intended evil against me, but God intended it for good." What seemed like a cruel coincidence was part of a divine plan that saved the entire nation from famine. Abraham left his homeland, not knowing where he was going, yet each step was guided. The exodus from Egypt was filled with precise timing, plagues and splitting of the sea, and the giving of the Torah, all orchestrated with perfect wisdom. Even the manna fell daily, in exact measure, teaching the people to trust in daily divine provision. The Torah teaches Hashgacha Pratis, God's specific personal providence over every detail of creation. King David expressed this in the Psalms. "God is my shepherd, I shall not want." The Torah invites us to move from seeing life as a series of random events to recognize a wise, compassionate hand guiding the story, even when we cannot yet understand the chapter we are living in. Hasidic masters brought this truth alive with breathtaking depth. The Baal Shem Tov taught that not only does God create the world, but He is continuously involved in every moment, every leaf that falls, every encounter we have, and every thought that arises carries divine purpose. He encouraged His followers to see God in everything, a practice that turns ordinary life into constant communion with the divine. At the level of Sod, the mystical aspect of the Torah, divine providence is intimately connected with the Sfirot. The upper Sfirot, Keter, Chachma, and Bina, represent the divine plan and intention. These flow downward through Chesed, which is kindness, and Gevura, which is strength or justice, creating the balance of mercy and rigor we experience in life. Tiferes, which weaves all the attributes together into a unified story. Netzach, Hod, and Yesod bring the divine will into concrete manifestation in our daily lives. Malchut is where providence becomes visible in the physical world. The Sod reveals that when was what we perceive as random or painful is often gavura, concealment, and challenge, serving a higher chesed, ultimate kindness. The Tanya explains that true trust comes from recognizing this unity. When we see everything as divine providence, we participate in yichud, the unification of all realities back to their source. Alignment, oneness. Every event becomes an opportunity to elevate sparks and fulfill our unique role in the grand divine symphony. Viewing life through divine providence offers every soul profound gifts. It brings deep peace and trust. It reveals meaning in suffering. It cultivates gratitude and awe. It inspires humility and surrender. It empowers active partnership. Recognizing God's hand does not make us passive, it motivates us to respond with faith, courage, and goodness. How can we cultivate this holy perspective? Pause and ask. And in any situation, gently ask, "What might God be teaching me here? Where is the hidden kindness?" Practice daily recognition. At the end of each day, look back and identify moments of providence. Strengthen trust through routine. Consistent prayer and reflection build the inner foundation needed to see providence in hard times. Reframe stories. When telling your life story, consciously include the thread of divine guidance. Act with faith. Take responsible action while releasing the need for immediate understanding of the full picture. Share the light. Encourage others by pointing out the hand of providence in their lives with sensitivity and love. The spiritual practice of seeing everything through divine providence, rooted in Torah and radiant with Hasidic light, transforms life from a confusing puzzle into a meaningful journey, guided by love and wisdom. Through the Sphirot and the hidden Sod, we discover that we are never alone. Every step is part of a greater, beautiful design. This week, choose one challenging or confusing situation and consciously look for the hand of providence within it. Even a small shift in perspective can open you light. If this teaching brought comfort and clarity to your soul, share in the comments. When have you experienced divine providence most clearly in your life? Like if these words kindle trust and wonder in your heart. Subscribe for more explorations of Torah and Hasidic wisdom made alive for our time, and turn on notifications. May you walk through life with seeing eyes and a trusting heart. May every event draw you closer to the loving hand that guides all things. Until next time, look deeper, trust more fully, and let divine providence fill your days with meaning and light. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. Everyone just be blessed, be healthy, and be happy, okay?